It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice running play. You're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Elliott going to get it again on the yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Draw play, Elliott. And this defense, the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it, they've lost. Kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 18. And he'll be out right at the 35. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Defense got the better of the points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Prescott on 1st down. Dump off to Elliott. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Up the middle, here's Elliott.
He'll get a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. Past the 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's the veteran Justin Houston who got in there to make the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Prescott from the gun. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack on the ground.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter on 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Hey, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Prescott to the sideline on 4th down. Jonathan Garibay is out there for the Dallas field goal.
From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt.
Garibay's kick is good.
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And that flag accepted.
Automatic 1st down.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Down, 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
Finding space at the 40.
And out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as a passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And some room to work. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And nowhere to fit.
That one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big time. The score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the intercept. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
To the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he will have a catch. 2. Prescott to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Throwing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Prescott, he's got his man. It's Schultz.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with... This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott now. And he goes down. The Ravens called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott, he finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Brian Anger now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. This is a crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range. Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10, Jackson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports halftime report. First, let's get a check on the next-gen stats from that first half for the Ravens. And despite the big lead, they really did next to nothing throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage. We'll see how aggressive they want to be going forward. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know that and charge.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they've got the lead.
Coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long.
Traveling 68 yards in the air according to next-gen stats.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And that's the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the bull.
Yards picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first down carry by Elliott.
Yeah, boy, this defense. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Prescott. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now, this is great first half so far, good second half, and sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time.
There he goes, right side, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar...
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play, the long run into the end zone for the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the...
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
Things start to get more interesting here in the second half. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, Washington with a catch, middle of the field, across the 40-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He'll find Lamb. That's complete at 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson. Boys are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point up and good by Cowboys. It's now a 28-7 ball game. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play, that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. That one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. Going up top. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore, and even 70 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here to begin quarter number 4.
first and goal. They'll try the option left. Scrimmage. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the
Few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes a field, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in there, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On second down, Prescott again. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll find Washington. That's complete.
To get the third down conversion.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And it's incomplete.
This game overall, it's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hand. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Defensively, I do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. Upfield, you're making plays on the football.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Well, down here, but still down big.
Garibay on to attempt the point after.
It's good, and it's now 35-14. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And Baltimore's offense set for
In the NFL, haven't they partnered? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out. Yeah, be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at about sets up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On
third down. Here's Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to look not to return it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
there he goes left side. The 20, 10, and a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. 1-0 showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
One last shot now for Prescott. That's caught. And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final snap of the ball game. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.